Hi guys, welcome back to another vlog. Today is my first day of medical school. I was so nervous, I guess, that I literally woke up at 4 a.m. and I haven't gone back to bed. Whenever a big life event is happening, I just cannot sleep, ever. I do fall asleep quickly, I just can't stay asleep. Hence why I woke up at 4 a.m. today. Right now it's 6:30. I just decided that I was gonna get ready for my day very early. Like, I don't even have orientation till 9 a.m. I do like to go on walks in the morning. I try to walk every single day because it's really, really good for your health, obviously. Today and on Wednesday, we have orientation, and then the rest of the week we have class. So it's actually kind of nice that for my first week, I don't have a full-on schedule. Hi guys, so I'm back home now and I just showered. I changed into this collared shirt because my orientation is through Zoom and they're still making us put on like business professional outfits. So I'm gonna throw on a blazer on top of this, which I just think is really funny because, you know, we're not even like in person and they're making us do that. I just made myself some oatmeal with some protein powder and I have a large cup of coffee right here. I really did not want to start off my school year drinking coffee. I just want to kind of leave it for days that I'm like really, really tired, but today just happened to be that day. The Starbucks cup is so cute. Shout out to Jules. She got this for me for graduation. How cute is this? It says SBU on the top and it says class of 2020 here. She got us matching Starbucks cups. Like, how cute is that? She's so thoughtful. So shout out to Jules. I literally use this every single day. So right now I'm just gonna eat a little bit. I don't normally eat this early in the morning, but now I've been awake for almost 4 hours. The meeting starts at 9 and I think it's almost 8:30 right now, so I have like a half hour to get myself situated. I am currently sitting at my desk, have my blazer on, looking very professional. I'm almost done with my coffee. I feel a lot more alive now. The bags under my eyes are still here, but you know, they're just a little less noticeable. Also, just wanted to put you guys on if you ever, almost every day for the last like 4 or 5 years. And I always thought it was because of the eye strain caused by me not putting on my prescribed glasses. But the other day I got a pair of blue light glasses and they look like this. I didn't realize how much eye strain was being caused by my screen. Blue light glasses filter out the blue light that are coming from your screens, which are harmful to your eyes. And honestly, like, not only are they super cute and they have an amber tint to them, but it just has reduced my headaches and I can't believe it. Like, it honestly still seems too good to be true. I've been wearing them for a few days now and they're really great. So if you suffer from headaches or you have any kind of eye strain caused by looking at your computer or your phone a lot, I would definitely highly recommend just buying a pair of blue light glasses from anywhere. We are finally done with the morning session of orientation. I basically spent the entire time in this chair just listening to them speak. The dean spoke about her experiences of being a doctor for over 40 years. She has seen so much in the field and it was just really inspiring to hear all of the speakers congratulate us and also let us know that we're meant to be here. You know, we got chosen for a reason. I know for med students, a lot of times there's so much imposter syndrome that happens where you just don't feel like you deserve what you got. You don't feel like you deserve to be in med school, or you don't feel like you deserve to be a doctor, which is a very real thing. And I've definitely felt it so many times during the last few years, but it was just really nice to hear all of them to let us know that, you know, they're here for us. They just want to see us succeed. Now we have a break from 12:30 to 1:30. I am going to eat some lunch, basically running on coffee and 4 hours of sleep. So I definitely have to eat something that will give me some energy, and then I'll be done with my first day. My favorite thing to eat: salad with salmon, some tahini, some garlic, and some tomatoes, with a little bit of olive oil. It's perfect. We just finished orientation. It is 3:55 p.m. I am thoroughly tired, which is so funny to say because I've just been sitting here, but the last presentation really took so much out of me. There were like 50 different apps that we had to download and like a lot of information on each slide. That was the first day of medical school. It wasn't bad. It was actually really awesome, putting a name to people's faces and stuff like that. Hey guys, so just checking back in. I just washed my face and I got a big cup of water just so I'm like ready to start my pre-class work. My school gives us lecturia, which are just very short, condensed versions of super specific topics in medicine. I have 4 classes tomorrow, I believe, and what I'm gonna do is just go through the material for those classes and just watch the videos on Lecturio. A lot of times in undergrad, when I went into a really hard class, if I hadn't seen any material at all, I would just get so freaked out that I would like turn off my brain and not pay attention during lecture. That really can't happen for med school. When I'm in lecture, I want to be fully engaged and prepared. But before I do, I just wanted to show you guys this really cool desk. So this is my desk, and right now, as you can probably tell, it's very high off the ground. I have a bunch of cords there. Don't even like pay attention to that. But what's really cool about my desk is it is actually an adjustable desk. You can crank this down to make the desk go down, and you can crank it up to make the desk go up. Since I was just sitting for about 4 hours, I really want to give my back a break because my back is starting to hurt. Also, I just wanted to show you guys, this is my schedule for week 1. So we just had M1 orientation day, and then tomorrow I have 2 hours of physiology, 2 hours of biochem, lunch, and then gross anatomy. I have the syllabi on here. So I'm basically just going to go through all of the syllabi for these classes, figure out what videos correspond to which topics we're learning. And then after that, I'm gonna give myself the rest of the day off. As you can see, I have moved locations from the last clip. Me not getting enough sleep last night really affected my studying. I was planning on finishing all the lectures, but honestly, I got to this point where even if I stayed up trying to watch the lectures, I just would not retain anything because I'm so tired since I only got 4 hours of sleep. So tonight, I'm not gonna be finishing going through all the lectures. Tomorrow will definitely be a better day because I am like exhausted and I'm about to go to sleep right now. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Bye. Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday, about 6:30 a.m. I slept a lot better yesterday than I did the day before. I am excited for class today. I'm a little nervous because yesterday we dipped our toes into medical school and stuff wasn't really that hard to comprehend. So today might be a lot different. I just showered, I put on this nice shirt. We have the option of either putting on scrubs or business casual for our lectures, but my scrubs haven't come in yet because I didn't order them on time. But they're coming in tomorrow, so I'll have them for the rest of the week and the rest of the semester. I just made my breakfast. I have the same thing that I made yesterday. Oatmeal with protein, and then I have my protein coffee. I'm also starting my day off with some journaling. I use the GoodNotes 5 app. I have this like paper like screen protector on my iPad, makes it look really matte. And I highly recommend journaling for anyone who is under a very stressful path right now. When I keep too much stress in my head, it just gets to me over time. Sometimes I don't get to journal every single day, but that's not really the point. The point is you want an outlet for your feelings and your hard emotions, and if writing is that outlet for you, that's great. That's what I like to do. A lot of people like to draw, paint, make music. I use YouTube also as an outlet for creative freedom. I used to do it twice a day when quarantine was still happening, but if you can't do it twice a day or even once a day, I would at least recommend checking in with yourself every single weekend, because you really should check in with your mental health to make sure that you're staying on top of yourself and staying on top of your game. So I use a digital planner that I actually made myself. It has the daily, weekly tabs, and then all of the months on the side. In the morning when I have time, which I usually make time to do this, I like to plan out my day. So on this side, we have from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. because that's usually how long my day is. Around 10 p.m., I like to just stop doing work. And then on this side, we have important. So this is the most important things that I have to do from my daily plan. And then gratitude, it's always good to be grateful for what you have, and I like to just have this here for if I ever need to like be reminded of why I'm doing this and what I'm grateful for, because sometimes life does get in the way and you kind of lose sight of what you want to do. So I have class from 8 to 12, and during class I'm going to be doing Anki flashcards, and from 12 to 1 I have a lunch break, and during that I might review some of physiology because I don't think I'm going to take an entire hour to have lunch. Then from 1 to 2, I have class, which I'm gonna do Anki again. And at 2 o'clock, I'm gonna take a break. So that's gonna be to stretch and do some weightlifting. At 3 p.m. is gonna start my review. The reason that I'm reviewing all of my lectures the day that I'm watching them is because repetition is very important in medical school. So I want to make sure that I see the material very comprehensively, maybe like 3 to 4 times before my test. Important stuff. So for Anki, I want to do no more than 50 cards per lecture. And then another important thing is sleep before 11. I just finished my first block of lectures. It's 12 o'clock right now, which means I have lunch break for an hour. The lectures were pretty long. Physiology wasn't that bad, but biochem had a lot of information in it. But I really like that my professor puts a lot of clinical relevancy in her lectures because biochem can be very dry, but she went over a lot of diseases that can happen if proteins are altered. I found that really good because when something is really interesting, it makes it easier for me to learn it. I have officially finished all of my classes on my first real day of med school. I had anatomy just now and it actually wasn't that bad. Tell me this is not the best feeling ever, even though I only have 2 done and it's already 4:30. It's fine because I got 2 done. Okay, so I had to take a break because I haven't eaten in 6 hours. If any of you have been watching for a while, in one of my really old videos, I talked about how I really like to make this salad bowl kind of thing. So it's a bunch of salad on the bottom. There's sour cream here, a bunch of grilled chicken that I seasoned like really nice, and then I just drizzle some hot sauce on top, and this is literally so good, and it takes like 5 minutes to make as long as you pre-thaw this, and like if you have the salad already made, which I always make salad like twice a week. It tastes so good. It's really good for you. It just gives me so much energy when I eat this, and it doesn't make me feel like super bloated or full, which I feel like is really important when you don't want to feel like sluggish and tired after you eat. I am very happy to say that I actually finished everything that I wanted to get done today, and it's only 8:30. What I'm gonna do now is probably go lift some weights, do some stretching, do some yoga, and then I'll probably go on a walk or a run or a bike ride, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I was getting kind of tired of my oatmeal and protein because I've had it for the last few days. So I made myself a little breakfast sandwich. I have the tortilla, sour cream on the bottom, 2 eggs with a little tiny bit of salt, and I have avocado on top. It was so like nicely ripened this morning. I loved it. Now I'm gonna take my favorite spice ever, tahini. If you guys haven't had tahini, you're missing out. You really need to try it out. It literally goes well on everything, like avocado, mangoes, in soup, like literally anything you can think of. So I'm just gonna do not too much tahini because there is a high salt content in it. That's not really good for you to have too much salt. It keeps me full for so long and it tastes so good. I have my second round of orientation today. We have orientation from 9:30 till like 4. I'm really excited about today because we're meeting our society leaders and ambassadors. So basically my school divides everyone up into societies. So they refer to them as like Harry Potter houses, which is really cool. Our ambassadors have put together a bunch of presentations and they asked us questions on a Google form so that they could figure out what they needed to focus mostly on. We have a group me and we have a Facebook group, and they've already sent me so many helpful tips and resources.
There are times that you guys are going to feel imposter syndrome or just don't feel like you deserve to be here, but I just want to remind you guys that every single one of you guys were handpicked by a medical school committee, and you guys did this and you guys can do this. So if you guys have any doubts, please reach out to your peers, reach out to your family.
It is almost 5. We met the student government and we also met our society advisors, which were so great, like so helpful, and they had so much good advice. It's really nice to have people who support you, who know what you're about to go through. We also have bigs and littles, so I'm gonna get a big sometime soon. We basically fill out this survey with our interests and our likes, and then they try to match us with other people who want to take a little. And I've officially taken off my blazer. And best thing ever, I ordered some scrubs and I finally got them. So I'm about to try them on and I'm gonna be so comfy for my lecture tomorrow. And I'll let you guys know how they feel. These are what the scrubs look like. There's 2 pockets here, just 1 pocket on the leg. These are so comfortable. The waistband fits perfectly. The top is really, really, really perfect. It's a tiny bit big, but honestly, like if I ever need to put long sleeves underneath, I would rather have more room to work with rather than it being super, super tight. This whole set was like $35 or $40 on Amazon. And I did try tucking these in, but I don't really think having scrubs with these giant pockets is really great for like when you want to tuck in your scrubs. So if you guys want scrubs that you have to tuck in, I would recommend getting just like one pocket or just very like plain. When I had really plain scrubs with like less fabric, I was able to tuck in my scrubs no problem. So I am really happy with these. I'm really, really glad that I don't have to be in business professional clothing for my like 8-hour lecture tomorrow. I just finished going through all of my pre-class work, so basically I just like skimmed through the slides. As you can see, I have migrated onto my floor because my back was hurting so much from sitting in my chair all day. So this is the end of my night. Tomorrow I have lecture from 8 a.m. all the way till like 3. And after that I have to review all of my lecture stuff, and then I have to do pre-lecture work for Friday. So tomorrow is gonna be a very long day. I'm gonna have to drink a lot more coffee than I did today, but it's gonna be great. It is now about 3 o'clock. I didn't really film anything else because I've just been in class this entire time. The day wasn't that bad. I was a little nervous when I pre-read all the slides yesterday that it was going to be really, really tough. A lot of the concepts weren't unfamiliar to me, but it was just a lot of stuff, and I guess maybe I was just really tired last night, so I couldn't really comprehend anything that I was reading. My Starbucks cup is filled with water and ice. I feel refreshed. I feel ready to review all of my lectures from the day. We're almost done with the entire week, which is crazy. I can't believe that my first week of med school is almost over. Tig has joined me. He's such a calming presence to have around, honestly, because he knows no stress and he's just always chilling on my bed. Good morning, guys, and happy Friday. I'm almost done with my week. I'm very excited. As always, got my coffee. It is so gloomy out. Like, it's raining. I woke up at 6 to make sure that I had enough time to go on my walk, and I wake up to that, which is really sad. I was so optimistic when I started this day and started this week, but anatomy lecture really did a number on me and my entire class. Like, we literally, it was a 2-hour lecture and we just left in like I left in the first like 15 minutes. I never took anatomy before now, and now I am taking med school level anatomy. Not that it's any different from undergrad or normal anatomy because it's the same stuff, but oh my god, it's 12 right now. I kind of took like an hour break because I really just needed a mental break after that class. I thought that I could take a break this weekend, like a 1-day break, maybe on Sunday or something, but that is just not gonna happen. So my plan is to do a bunch of anatomy now because 2 hours of back and spinal cord anatomy is going to be a lot to get through. I have 120 slides on my PowerPoint for just today's lecture. Don't really know how to tackle it yet, but honestly, that's the fun of med school, right? That's the fun of having new challenges and being in like a new phase of your life, because you have to learn as you go. You know, it's a very like trial and error kind of thing. With that being said, this is going to conclude my vlog for first week of medical school. First week is down. I crushed most of it besides the last 2 hours of anatomy, in which I crushed like 15 minutes of it and then I left. It's been a great week. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I hope that you enjoyed seeing what online med school is like, and I hope you enjoyed being here with me during my ups and downs of just 1 week. That was just 1 week, and this was just 2 hours. So a lot can happen in 1 week and in 2 hours, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this vlog, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys have a great day and an even better week. Bye!